So today we're going to be covering supporting our emotional wellness with essential oils. So thank you so much for joining me, and I really want to thank you for being here with me and being open to supporting your emotional health and learning how you can do that naturally. So my name is Danielle Tansey. I am a mum of 3 and I am a natural therapist. I am studying meditation and life coaching, and I am also a leader in doTERRA. We live in our motorhome bus that we converted ourselves, and we are traveling Australia, currently still in Queensland, and we are homeschooling or more kind of unschooling or child-led learning. So interest-led learning is probably more a better word. So how doTERRA changed my life, or our life, because it's not just mine. And this is another reason why this particular topic is so close to my heart and why I'm so passionate about sharing about it. So doTERRA has taken us from a place, and particularly myself, from a place of complete overwhelm and constant anxiety and stress and panic attacks and just not coping. James and I were nearly divorced. Well, nearly separated anyway, and now it has taken the essential oils and personal development that comes with the business. It has, truly just allowed us to change our mindset and just the way that we live life and view life. So we now live life on our own terms, and we're thriving and we're closer and stronger than ever. Particularly in our relationship, but as a family as a whole. We are truly blessed to be able to, be homeschooling our kids and be able to work wherever we want and whenever we want. So that's a really huge benefit of the business that doTERRA has been able to offer us, and working towards complete financial freedom and bigger visions, such as we really want to buy some land and create a wellness retreat type area. So that's that's what doTERRA has truly done for us. And this particular photo here, it's a bit old, it's a couple of years old now, but this was us when we very first purchased our bus. And so this would never have happened if we were in a mental state that we were before. The oils have really helped us come into a mental state and a mindset and have the courage to actually just take the leap and the faith and do this. So what you'll actually learn today is a bit about the science behind emotions and essential oils, just so you can actually see that it's not just, this smelly hippie stuff or, something that you just chuck in an oil burner just to make your house smell nice. There's so much deeper than that. And we're also going to talk about some tools and some habits for a healthy body chemistry, and then practical emotional wellness steps that you can take now, and how and which essential oils can really support you emotionally. So I want to ask you the question, would you like to feel more balanced, more joyful, more uplifted, connected, empowered? Just having that joy and zest for life, essentially. We are created to function as a whole. So our spirit, our mind, our body, they're all inseparably connected, and they're communicating at a cellular level. This means that our body is brilliantly designed and naturally wants to be balanced and whole. So that's the state that it wants to come back into by itself. We do lots of different things in our lifestyle that throw that balance out and stop it from being able to come in. So it's time to start supporting that. And I really want to invite you today to just learn a little bit about how your body works and really listen to what I'm teaching you, and then become and be strong in being your own best advocate for your wellness and claim that gift that you are rightfully deserving of. So why use essential oils? Essential oils are safe. So they are 100% natural. doTERRA's essential oils do not have any additives in them. There is no, major side effects or anything like that. A couple of safety things around the sun with some of the oils and citrus oils. And if you're on medications or have any particular ailments that perhaps have got some contraindications, but that's about it. Other than that, they are safe and there are no side effects, and there's no, as I mentioned, any additions into the essential oils. They are the complete natural extracts from the plants. And for plants, the essential oils give them so many different benefits. You know, they might be for anti-pest, they might be antifungal or antibacterial for the plants. And, you know, we can gain those sorts of benefits as well. Our bodies work beautifully with natural medicines and natural essences, basically. doTERRA's essential oils are certified pure therapeutic grade. So they are, you know, they are free from pesticides, they are free from any other sort of contaminants, and they go through really strict testing to ensure that they are within the chemical balance that they're meant to be in as well. So all the little components that make up the essential oil are all there and within balance. We're going to do what we are wanting them to do. They're going to have the effect we want them to have. So essential oils are effective as well. So they can actually support us to approaching the root cause of something that might be going on for us, as opposed to the modern approach to health problems, where we just treat the symptoms and not actually, or we don't necessarily even treat the symptoms, we cover them up, mask them, and we don't actually treat what's going on. Essential oils also permeate our cell membrane, and frankincense in the picture there is a beautiful example of that. They work through all the different layers of our body systems. So essential oils are also affordable. So compared to having to do lots of doctor trips or lots of, you know, maybe seeing a naturopath or someone else like that, the essential oils can actually help us to be able to support our wellness emotionally and physically by ourselves in a proactive way before we need to go and look for support in other areas. They can be our first point of call, so saving us money in other areas. We can also save money on many household items as well. So On Guard's a really great example of this. This one supports us in so many different ways and can be used in our cleaning products and things like that. So we can DIY our own cleaning products, or we can simply make up a really simple On Guard spray. And then we are also reducing the chemicals in our home, which we, you know, many people are starting to realize just the impact that our environmental health in our home has on our wellness. So why doTERRA? Basically, they pursue exactly what is pure, and that's in people as much as it is in the essential oils.
Right from the beginning, having a completely pure essential oil was everything to us. Essential oils that you purchase on the open market today are either going to be synthetic or they're going to be engineered. Our focus was that you can't improve on Mother Nature and you shouldn't try.
We knew that we had to find a better way. We had to ensure the purity, the potency of these essential oils coming from the plant. We had to make sure that we became the stewards of nature, that they became unchanged as nature produces them.
It wasn't something that we just thought about that was clever or what would happen if we did this. We really felt like that this was a path that we needed to follow, we wanted to follow, but that was really needful in the marketplace.
I had always been looking for more of a natural form of healthcare after I had kids, because I was shocked at the lack of resources that there were as a parent.
Every mom wants everything for their kids. So to have the trust in a product that's not only 100% safe, but 100% effective is priceless.
We are interested in having the purest, most powerful, most potent, highest quality essential oils that you can have. But in the process, we're also very interested in doing good in the world.
I not realize that these oils have a mission that goes far beyond any of us, that they were put on this earth for a purpose, for our healing. It's an amazing vehicle that we have to allow individuals to recognize their value.
So it's a whole lifestyle, a whole mindset. And I'm so grateful that I've started to shift to a healthier lifestyle. And having the essential oils, it's empowering.
Physicians who become more and more aware of the therapeutic potency of these essential oils, as we move toward the future of modern healthcare, will begin utilizing them in the clinical setting.
That is what it's all about. It's not about personal wealth or personal achievements. There's something we can do here to help, to give back.
No other industry has the ability to connect people together and provide an opportunity for them to help each other. Just this whole community that has come together.
I knew deep in my heart that we could make something new and different with doTERRA, and it would truly be something I would be proud of.
I just think the whole planet is being lifted by this company, and it makes it so easy to be passionate because I know that every step of the way, it's lifting someone. It's blessing someone. It's a light to someone.
Some people are asking the question, is the dream already done? And I think about that all the time, and I have to say there has never been another time in the history of doTERRA where the dream has been more alive than it is now.
What really needs to be understood is that our model is really focused on two things. It's focused on getting the best and helping the most.
That's our goal, that's our objective, is to make everyone a better human being. With that, they start to dream again. They go out in the world, they do great things. Pretty soon, the impact is happening with millions of lives.
Okay, so how do we actually use essential oils? So the first one is aromatically. So aromatically is when we are inhaling the aroma of the essential oils. So this could be in a diffuser. So the reason we use a diffuser and not an oil burner is because of the very volatile nature of essential oils. And volatile basically means they evaporate easily. So if we're using them with heat, they're just basically going to evaporate away very, very quickly, and we're not going to get the same sort of benefits from the essential oils. The heat also starts to deplete and break down the essential oils as well, so those therapeutic properties aren't really there. So the really great thing about aromatically really is about the topic that we're talking about today. So using essential oils aromatically really addresses our emotions, and I'm going to go into that in a moment. Also, another way that we use essential oils is topically. So topically means on our skin, okay? So in the picture here, we've got past tense. So past tense is a really great topical blend. We can apply that for occasional tension, or maybe massage that into our shoulders or something like that. So wherever we hold our tension, even the head tension up in here. It's got peppermint in there, and peppermint is a great one for headaches. So this is a really great blend of different essential oils to support our body for any sort of tension, including emotionally. So even if we're holding on to emotional confusion or emotional tension, then we can also use something like past tense. So all of our essential oils have got beautiful emotional supporting properties as well as the physical. We are only going to cover 5 in particular today, but just knowing that all of the essential oils can address emotional needs as well. So with the aromatic, I forgot to give an example there, but an example of that is our peppermint. So peppermint is really energizing and oxygenating, and it really helps to support brain focus. Emotionally, peppermint invigorates us, and it really helps to dispel that mental fog, and pretty much just gives us a big pick-me-up. So we can also use doTERRA's essential oils as a food additive. So this isn't all essential oils. You need to ensure that you have got food grade essential oils as well. So on doTERRA's labels, you will see in like directions for use where it will say to dilute in, this is grapefruit, and it says to dilute in 120 mils of liquid for dietary use, okay? If it doesn't say dietary use, it is not an oil that we can use in our food. So something like past tense will say topical or aromatic use only. We do not want to use that one in our food. So when we're using our essential oils as a food additive, we can also use it in a glass of water or in some smoothies. We only ever really want to do one drop for that sort of instance. You might want to put something like grapefruit in, a drop of that in a glass of water in the morning for a nice uplifting start to the day, or something like lemon that's pictured here on the slide. You may also be able to use them in your cooking, in your bliss balls. So peppermint bliss balls or wild orange bliss balls are beautiful. I love putting some lime or green mandarin into some raw chocolate. We put them in our honey soy marinade when we're doing like chicken wings or drumsticks or something like that. I put a drop of, about 6 drops of lime in that marinade as well. You can make salad dressings and lots of different things. And it's just a different way of adding flavor to our foods with many different benefits for our wellness as well. So as someone who is quite alternative in an approach to wellness, I take a more proactive and holistic approach to wellness. And this means working with our entire being. So not just working with the physical being, but with all of our energetic beings as well, or bodies, which make up our entire being. So we use our essential oils when we're working energetically. So we might be working with crystals, or we might be working with something else, different frequency healings and different things like that. So we use our essential oils in that. We use our essential oils when we're working with chakras or doing massage or just doing any sort of healing work. So if you're doing Reiki or, you know, lots of those other beautiful modalities that are out there, with meditation and breath work and yoga and exercise as well. So when you're moving your body or grounding and calming your body, connecting your mind and your body, these essential oils are absolutely incredibly supportive as well. So embracing your emotions. So basically emotions are just part of life, okay? There's no right or wrong to them. How we allow them to sit in our body can have a serious impact on our happiness and our well-being. So if we are holding things in or not letting ourselves feel completely, or just staying stuck in stagnant emotions, then, you know, this becomes trapped in our body. And this might present on a physical level as well. So quite often if you've got aches and pains, or you know, something that keeps happening for no obvious reason, you need to look deeper. Okay, so there may be a deeper emotional aspect there. And, you know, the way that is actually how our emotions show differs from person to person. So it's really important to learn about the language of our body. Okay, so you need to understand what emotions are and what they're actually communicating to our body. So this is why they show on that physical level, because they actually work with us within our cells as well. So emotions are information carrying molecules, basically. They bind and they react with cell receptors, and they go into the cell and they impact the function and the behavior. So in other words, emotions in their smallest and most basic form are chemical molecules, and this image here is actually showing it. So this is the cell over here receiving these molecules in one of its receptors. The receptors are molecules that function as sensors and scanners. So kind of like, our eyes and our ears. The cells are listening. The receptors gather in a cluster at the surface of the cell, waiting for a chemical to attach a message. This new information is received inside of the cell, impacting your energy level, your behavior, or your mood. It's really quite fascinating just how emotions affect our health. You think they're just something that you feel to a certain situation, but it's actually reacting on a cellular level. Okay, so this is why it's so important to ensure that we are supporting our emotional wellness, allowing our emotions to move freely the way they're supposed to move, and not just get stuck in and trapped in certain emotions, or not allowing ourselves to feel certain emotions. So how our brain actually processes the aromas of essential oils. So after we inhale an aroma, the scent is actually processed in our olfactory system, or here. Okay, so this is the whole olfactory system here. And this is responsible for controlling of our sense of smell. And this also sends signals through our olfactory nerve so that it can be processed. And our sense of smell, because of this, is closely connected to the part of our brain that stores memories and emotions. And so you can see these two parts of our brain here. So you can see how just the smell of essential oils that have got chemical components in them that work with our cells, work with our emotions and our feelings, and to support them. So just one inhale from the bottle, or put a drop in the palm of your hands, rub it together, and inhale. You can take 3 deep breaths. Okay, depending on the essential oil. So that was grapefruit. So grapefruit is really uplifting and invigorating, and it's going to really help lift my mood if I was feeling quite down or even tired. It's going to help me feel more energized. Instantly, that is affecting the brain chemistry. Okay, so it begins to change our brain chemistry instantly with that sense of smell connected to those parts of our brains. So emotions are processed all throughout our body. So the 3 brains. Because emotions are chemicals and they're not limited to just the mind, okay, the emotions flow and are processed all throughout our body. Science has revealed that there's a complex neural processing function in the mind, the heart, and the gut. These 3 brains, as you can see here, are neural networks and with independent memory and intelligence. This means you can actually process feelings in each of these brains. Our mind is logic and intellect. The subconscious mind directs about 90% of our behavior. Our heart is our intuition. There are more neuro pathways that run from the heart to the brain than from the brain to the heart. Our gut is that gut feeling. 90% of the body's serotonin and other feel-good chemicals are actually produced in the gut. So this is also where our gut health comes into play. If our gut health is totally out of whack, this part of our emotional body, one of our 3 brains, is actually going to not be processing chemicals, feel-good chemicals properly. We're not going to feel our best. It will impact our emotions. So supporting our gut health is key as well. So the mind is like a conductor. So it's directing the body to feel emotionally and behave physically. So our mind and our body are connected. Often we have shut off that connection as well, or it's not working the way it should do. The heart discerns the messages that our brain receives. And the gut responds accordingly and by distributing health or illness to the rest of our body. So this is how they interrelate to our overall wellness. And ultimately, our body actually wants to choose wellness as well. I'm going to walk you through a little bit how this actually works. So our emotions and our beliefs. So have you ever felt like the woman that's in this picture? How do you think she's feeling in this moment? What do you think her subconscious mind is actually saying to her? So you can see here that each of the brain sends its own messages. The mind might be thinking something along the lines of, I have to figure this out. It's my responsibility after all, right? And then the heart says, I feel overwhelmed. Maybe I'm holding too much. The gut reinforces that by saying, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. So a biochemical reaction then occurs. One may feel conflicted or confused or notice the feeling of an unsettled stomach. These negative reactions are consequences of conflicting messages which disrupt internal balance. This results in disconnection or disease. So when we think or feel something simultaneously, a new belief is actually created. So in this example here, she has concluded with all of those things going on that she's not good enough. So we're always reinforcing old beliefs, or we are planting new ones. Nourishing a belief produces fruit. So I want to ask you this. This is something to be really aware of. Are you cultivating a seed or are you cultivating a weed? What is it that you are growing? What belief are you growing about yourself? You can see the connections here. So based on this, I want you to think about what is one weed that you want to remove. It might be a negative thought, or it might be a relationship, or it might be a substance. For instance, I may have the thought pattern, I'm overwhelmed and feel stressed. Okay, that might be something that we want to weed out and remove and replace with a more positive belief. So essential oils are such an incredible, effective emotional wellness tool because they are, like I mentioned in the beginning, those pure extracts from plants that contain hundreds of different compounds that provide complex and versatile abilities to support our bodies without actually building up our resistance. And purity here is super, super important. You're not going to get the same results with an essential oil that is synthetic or adulterated. You need to have that purity there. Now, when I say build up a resistance, this comes back to that holistic approach versus a modern day approach to wellness. Okay, a lot of our synthetic man-made things that we can use to address different emotional needs, what is seen as a way of addressing our emotional downsides, okay, when something becomes too blocked. The essential oils do not build up a resistance in our body, so we don't need to just go and add more and more and more and more because they don't work anymore. Maybe we need to chop and change which ones we use, because sometimes they do become slightly less effective if we continually use the same one, because our body might need to add something else in. So while there are many different elements that are involved in the chemical makeup of an essential oil, many of those chemical constituents included in an oil depend on what type of plant they actually come from. So essential oils come from different parts of the plant depending on what it is. So grapefruit, which is what I've got in my hand at the moment, comes from the rind of a plant. I don't have any other single ones, but balance is a blend I'm going to talk about in a moment. And it's made up of lots of different tree oils and resins. So this one the oils in this one mostly come from the barks or the resins and things like that. Okay, so the different parts where they come from, the different plant material, actually determine what chemical composition is in the essential oil and you know, the effects that it has in the end. So just a bit of a brief breakdown of that. So mints, a high concentration of what's called a ketone. So mints typically hold energizing or invigorating and really uplifting. Florals, which have monoterpenes, alcohols, and esters, they are known for promoting toning or calming properties. Citrus is monoterpenes, which basically make them really strong in that uplifting and invigorating. Much, like mint. So combining mint and citrus together is really uplifting to our moods and, really energizing and getting us going. Whereas florals can help us calm down. And then if you combine it with something like the trees, grasses, and herbs, which are soothing and renewing and grounding, you're going to really bring in some relaxation. So you don't need to know the chemistry of the essential oils. You can just kind of get a basic idea of what their properties are. They're very basic, and there's books that have this in it. So you don't actually need to know this off the top of your head. This is something I have learned from using the essential oils and then teaching people about them as well, and just reading my books. The spice essential oils are often quite warming in their properties as well. So when it's applied to our skin, it's really warming. When it's in a diffuser, it brings a bit of a warm atmosphere to the room. Okay, it makes us feel nice and cozy. Because both emotions and essential oils are chemically based, they actually interact on that chemical level as well. So it's a really powerful reaction that actually occurs when they make contact within the body. So essential oils are very complex chemically, which is why each essential oil is able to have so many different uses and so many different applications. They are dynamic and shifting, and they change intelligently as they interact with our body and our body's chemistry, because it's going to depend on what chemicals our body is releasing at the time. So the essential oils and those chemicals that our body are releasing just work together beautifully. So you'll discover that each essential oil has both physical and emotional components and applications. So again, that's because of their chemical complexity. And I love how our body is just so in tune with things that are natural because of that, that chemical complexity. If you were to extract just one of those components, you might have a little bit of a soothing effect, but it's not going to have that overall full body effect that a pure essential oil has with all of its components and in its pure form. So because of this chemical complexity, essential oils promote emotional and physical detox, if you like. So they help to remove conflicting cellular messages and encourage cellular restoration. Okay, so they can support those receptor sites on the surface of our cells, reviving and enhancing them. And this is one of the reasons that essential oils do not carry side effects. They go into the cell efficiently after they bind to those receptors on the cell's surface. This efficient process enhances cell function. Also, essential oils are able to restore and maintain the state a cell naturally and intelligently is designed to embody. So it helps our body to restore what is called homeostasis. So homeostasis is where the balance within our cells and within our bodies is in the range that's supposed to be. So essential oils will work with our body to restore that state naturally. So this means that they are efficient at detoxing the cell and restoring proper cell function. It is really amazing how biocompatible essential oils are with our body. So this little picture that you can see of this oil here is wild orange. So wild orange will also be found in citrus bliss that I'm talking about shortly. Invites connection in the body and stimulates energy. Many people love to put wild orange in a diffuser to diminish feelings of overwhelm in their environment. Citrus oils like wild orange are great at uplifting mood and promoting toxic release. Now, I've touched on this a couple of times, but this is really, 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 really important, that the greater the essential oil that you use will determine the chemistry that's inside of it, the potency and the efficiency that it actually has. So ensuring that you are using a pure, safe essential oil. I actually don't trust any other essential oil anymore to use on my family than the doTERRA essential oils, because I have seen the processes that they go through to ensure their essential oils are the best quality and the most pure and the most potent essential oils that there are. So they harvest, CPTG means that they extract from the plants harvested in their natural habitat wherever that is possible to happen. They go through strict third-party testing, and they have created this particular CPTG themselves because the industry standard was not high enough. They went, we need to do better, and we want to make sure that the essential oils that we produce are up to the quality that we want to be producing. So they basically set a standard, and they get it tested to make sure that it ticks all those boxes that they want them to tick, okay, so that they are pure and filler free, okay, that their chemical components are all within the margins that they're supposed to be within, so that they have the desired effect on the body. For example, something like lavender. Lavender has got a component in there called linalool. Linalool is soothing to the skin, okay, so if you have irritation, you should be able to apply lavender and it should be able to relieve and reduce that irritation, soothing it. If that linalool component in that essential oil isn't in the margins that it's supposed to be, then it will actually not soothe the skin at all. It will irritate the skin. Now, there could be another reason for that. It could be adulterated with synthetic, okay? My daughter reacts to any other fragrances, natural or otherwise, to her skin, including other brands of essential oils. She cannot use them. She reacts to them with her sinuses, and she'll react to them on her skin. doTERRA essential oils support her in so many ways, and I am so thankful for that. So we have calming essential oils, just a basic grouping, okay? So calming are going to be high in these particular chemical components: monoterpene alcohols, sesquiterpenes, I think I got that right, esters and oxides, okay? And a couple of, and this basically means that they are soothing, grounding, and rejuvenating to our emotions, such as clary sage, eucalyptus, frankincense, geranium, jasmine, juniper berry, lavender, Roman chamomile, and ylang-ylang are some examples. So uplifting essential oils. Uplifting essential oils are generally composed of ketones, phenols, and monoterpenes. They promote energizing, invigorating, warming, and elevating to our emotions. So essential oils that fit into this uplifting category are things like our cypress, Douglas fir, grapefruit, lemon, lime, peppermint, white fir, wild orange. So what is really incredible about aromatherapy is that it allows the user to apply particular oils in order to produce certain emotional responses and manage their moods. Okay, so why use essential oils to manage your mood? Basically, they're nature's toolbox. They're nature's toolbox physically, they're nature's toolbox emotionally, they're nature's toolbox in our environment as well, so environmentally in our home, and also spiritually, okay, because they have a vibrational frequency that helps us work with our spirit and with and universal energy and all those sorts of beautiful things. A safe, natural way to manage our moods. Depending on the individual and the emotion, there's basically endless methods for altering or managing our moods. However, many of these options do not promote good emotion or physical health. So the benefit of using essential oils for mood management is that they help soothe and calm and uplift the emotions in a natural and really supportive way. High quality essential oils are pure and potent, so a little bit is all that is needed. They have really quick responses as well. So high quality essential oils are extremely powerful and potent, and they can work instantly with our emotions. They also, like literally instantly, we inhale, it works within basically seconds to start changing that brain chemistry. It will also enter our bloodstream within, I'm pretty sure it's about 20 seconds, and then it circulates around our entire body in about 20 minutes. So really, really, really fast and effective. So by using aromatherapy for emotional benefits, you can actually harness the power of essential oils to help you quickly and effectively deal with a variety of emotions that you experience on a daily basis. I want to say something important here. With our really big, deep emotions that need supporting, we do need to still do the work, okay? Essential oils don't do that work for us. We have to work with the oils. If it's just something that comes up during the day or whatever, they really help support us without having to, do a huge amount of work. But if there is some really deep, maybe dark or low emotions, or even some really super heightened emotions that are deeper than just surface level, we need to do personal development work as well. And the reason that James and I are both studying life coaching and meditation and all these the different things that we bring in, it's actually so that we can support better with the essential oils. We aren't actually looking for something to do separate to the essential oils. They are to help support ourselves deeper with essential oils and people that we help support as well. And we can teach others that step into doing the business with us as well on a much more powerful level and teach them how to do the same thing. Okay, so really remembering and coming back to what do I want to plant instead of that belief that we thought about earlier. So it could be a new belief, it could be a new relationship, or just something else. Okay, what can we switch that to? For example, I may want the new belief, to plant the new belief that I am completely supported in every moment, instead of that one of being overwhelmed and stressed. I am supported in every moment. That is such a much more powerful belief and statement that is going to tell your body and mind something much more positive. We can anchor that in with our essential oils as well. These 6 oils are actually the emotional aromatherapy kit, so different to the 5 oils I'm covering today. So Motivate is an encouraging blend. Cheer is invigorating. Passion is inspiring. Forgive is renewing. Console is comforting. And peace is reassuring. And you can see here inside this circle that Motivate is made up of mint and citrus oils. So all these sorts of emotions here is something that this particular blend will help to address and support. Cheer is made up of citrus and spices, and it helps to address these emotions. Passion is spices, herbs and grasses, and helps with these emotions in here. Forgive, herbs and grasses and trees. Okay, so it helps with these ones. Console is a mix of floral and trees. So this is coming back to that basic chemistry breakdown that I showed you before. Why these essential oils work with these emotions? Because of their chemistry made up within the florals and within the trees. Console can help address these emotions based on its chemistry. Peace is mint and florals. Okay, so mint and florals help with these ones here. So that's why this is called the emotional aromatherapy kit, because it is designed to address these particular emotional needs within each bottle. So having a look at some of those, perhaps that triggers some of those beliefs or emotions or thoughts that you might want to be addressing, okay? And we can kind of come in and go, well, what might be the negative, what's the opposite of that negative emotion, okay? And that oil can support that. Or a similar oil. So if you're feeling discouraged, gloomy, or distressed, We could use something like chia or motivate, or we could use another type of citrus oil. So in the ones that I'm covering today in the emotional wellness kit is citrus bliss or elevation. Elevation is again a mix of different citruses and things like that. And we'll go into those in a minute. So your different health concerns and how I can help. One is essential oils are one way of supporting ourselves, and we've covered why they work. The next one is some different products. So doTERRA have got different products within the range as well. This one here is Ice Blue Rub. So perhaps we're experiencing pain or discomfort as a result of an emotional issue presenting itself physically. We can support that physical side as well as supporting our emotions. So working with them both, they're not separate, they are together. And when we're also experiencing that discomfort, we're often experiencing lower emotions as well. So we can help relieve that and then work on the emotions as well. And supplements. doTERRA have got incredible supplements that have just, for me and James, have made a huge difference, and so many of our customers as well. They support emotionally and physically and just that holistic nourishment of our body. Okay, so the 5 essential oils that I'm going to highlight today. I've touched on a couple, but I want to highlight these 5 today for our emotional well-being. So balance oil is the first. So balance is our beautiful grounding oil. Okay, it's got a really warm and woody aroma, and it helps to create a sense of calm and relaxation, helping us feel grounded and balanced. It's a mix of some florals and some tree oils. So it is already ready to go to use on our skin straight away. So a really powerful way of using balance is a drop in the palm of the hands. Take 3 deep breaths. And then rub it on your neck, rub it on your arms, rub it on your chest. You're using it topically, you're using it aromatically. Okay, you're going to get those beautiful benefits that come with using it both ways. Okay, you can use it in a calming and relaxing massage. You can pop it into the diffuser for a calming atmosphere. You can also use it in an aroma touch massage, maybe popping it into the bath as well. Okay, lots of different ways you can use it. Really highly recommend this being a daily blend that you use first thing in the morning. Amazing. Citrus Bliss is a invigorating blend. It's a blend of citrus oils and vanilla. It's really citrusy, but it's sweet. It's beautiful. It's one of my favorites. And it's great for refreshing the home. It's great for uplifting a positive mood and atmosphere. Great for creativity and re-sparking creativity. It can also be a great one for cleaning your home. So adding it to a surface spray or air fresheners and things like that. Not only are you going to be experiencing the amazing cleansing properties of the essential oils that are in it, all the citrus ones, but it'll also smell great and really help uplift the atmosphere in your home as well. It's a great one for hand massage, or wearing it as a perfume every day, or popping it into the diffuser, or even into your laundry as well. I love Citrus Bliss. Again, you can use it in the same way I just used the balance. A drop in the palm of your hands, rub it together and inhales, depending on what moods you're wanting to bring in. So this one's bright and cheery and invigorating and uplifting. Balance is calming and relaxing, but it's more that grounding and stability in our moods and in the ways that we go about our day. So we're not as reactive. Lavender Peace is our restful blend. It's a blend of different woods and flowers. It smells amazing. It's not just lavender, and it doesn't really even smell like lavender very strongly either. It's beautifully calming and relaxing, whether that's on our body, using it topically, or using it as a diffuser. in a diffuser to promote calming and relaxing feelings within the whole room. Great one to diffuse before bed at night, or even during the night as well, for a really restful night's sleep. And heightened, heated emotions, it's a really great way for soothing and calming those down. Great one to pop into the bath, make some bath salts, even gift those bath salts to friends or family. A massage onto the bottom of your feet before bed, or the back of the neck, or something like that, for you to feel calm and at peace. Elevation. So elevation is our joyful blend. It brings in happiness and light and joy. It's just, it's like sunshine in a bottle. It's a beautiful, makes an amazing perfume, and it's the perfect blend for the moments where you just need to be revitalized and excited and really uplifted. So kind of similar benefits to the citrus bliss, but on a higher level. So it's great to diffuse. Again, it's going to really elevate mood and increase vitality. It's really energizing as well. Okay, really high vibe oils. Okay, it's really going to lift you up, really going to lift up your vibrational frequency of your body as well. So we can diffuse it, we can apply it topically. If you have trouble waking up in the morning, if you need a more positive outlook on life, this is the perfect oil for you. You can also combine these oils together as well, or layer them for different emotional needs. So heightened kids, I really like to combine balance and citrus bliss as a monster juice. Or for mums, we often call it maybe ditch the witch or something like that. Okay, so we can combine them as well for more powerful impact. Okay, last but not least of the essential oils we're going to cover today is adaptive. When life's activities seem relentless and you are searching for a new perspective, try this. Okay, so no matter how you're feeling, this is part of your toolbox for just a supported, balanced mind on a daily basis. Great one to use every day. It's really great for when you're working or studying. It's called a calming blend, but it's uplifting at the same time. It really helps to support the way we react to stressful situations throughout the day. So starting your day, depending on what mood you need, citrus bliss, balance, adaptive, or elevation, or if you've got really heated emotions, then perhaps the lavender piece. At nighttime or in the afternoon, balance or adaptive, or the lavender piece for creating calm and winding down and switching off from the stresses of life. This adaptive blend is wild orange, lavender, copaiba, spearmint, magnolia, rosemary, neroli, and sweet gum. They are all like perfectly work in synergy to really support our bodies dealing with stress or stresses. So not just stress, but any stresses that come at us in life. Great one again for the bath or putting into bath salts, massaging with the fractionated coconut oil or diffusing it, wearing it as perfume. Great one to roll up and down the spine as well, particularly for kids that are really heightened too. Okay, so where do you begin? So guided support is basically what you get. Okay, you're not just going to a shop and buying an essential oil. You are also buying support. You are buying guidance and community, okay, of like-minded people that are going through similar journeys. How do you purchase essential oils? How do you purchase doTERRA essential oils is really what I should say. So there's 3 ways. You can buy retail and pay full price. I can send you the link to that. No one ever does it this way, I promise you. Out of 5 years of having customers, I've probably had 1 or 2 buy retail, and then the next time they purchase, they always get their wholesale account. So you get a wholesale account or a VIP customer account if you like. This account comes with no strings attached. You purchase at the wholesale price, a 25% discount. You purchase whenever you like. and get the products that you need. The third way is a wholesale membership, VIP customer, with points and free products. So this is where you go, yep, I really want to, make my own cleaning products. I'm going to support emotionally. The kids need the sleep support or study support. I need this, I need that. I need the toothpaste and things like that, because we are supporting our daily needs, that we don't need to buy certain things from other places. We can support ourselves, okay? And this is where we can buy monthly and be rewarded for that. doTERRA give you product credit points to go and buy free products, okay? So that's the 3 ways. No one ever buys retail. Wholesale is the smartest way to buy. And if you're really super smart, you will order monthly to support yourself and your family and get free products and be rewarded for it. I love my free products and what we buy with it every month. It's really awesome. How do you do that? You choose a kit that's best for you. So I'm going to show you some of those in a moment. Or you can choose a membership, which is $35, and you can choose your oils at wholesale prices. The best and smartest way to do that is with the kit, because it's got the biggest savings attached to it. It's greater than 25%. And that gives you both of those options, the $35 membership or the enrollment kit, which is free membership. This is the monthly program that I mentioned. Start on 10% of what you purchase, you get back in product credit points, and you work your way up to getting 30%. Every month, doTERRA has a very special oil that we can get for free, and we get our shipping cost back in product credit too. We have a really special offer in September for new members with a 200 PV. And I'm going to explain, PV isn't the dollar value, it means the product value, which is like the global product value, okay? So with any 200 PV order, you will receive Copaiba soft gels, Copaiba essential oil in 15 mils, and then yellow mandarin in 5 mils, which can't actually be purchased, but that's incredible value on its own. This month, because James and I are doing a very special program with doTERRA to build our business, they are supporting us with training, but also free essential oils to give away to our new members. So a 100 PV order, you will receive a free grapefruit. A 400 PV order in September, you will receive balance and grapefruit, plus the Copaiba soft gels, Copaiba and yellow mandarin. So that's 5 free products, essential oil products, okay, that you can get this month if you order 400 PV on your starter kit. 10% off of In Tune if you're wanting to add that on too. So that's the special of the month. In Tune is like a focus blend that helps us be in the present moment as well. So the kit options that I've just mentioned are, the very first one, I forgot to change the name of that. Whoops. It's actually the Emotional Wellness Starter Kit. And so, because this is a brand new kit, and I'm so excited that this is finally in a starter kit, and it's at a really reasonable price too of $226. That $226 includes your brand new customer membership and support and guidance from us and coaching through your essential oil journey. And it comes with the 5 oils that I highlighted today. So Balance, Citrus Bliss, Lavender Peace, Elevation, and Adaptive, with the beautiful petal diffuser. And that one's 150 PV. So that one will get you the free grapefruit as well. If you want to get that Copaiba pack as well, we would just add on a few more things of extra 50 PV, and you would also get those Copaiba freebies. This is the Emotional Aromatherapy Kit that I showed in that circle earlier. Okay, so this one has the Balance, Motivate, Cheer, Forgive, Peace, and Console, and your petal diffuser as well for $310, and it's 148.5 PV. Our Nature's Solutions Kit. This one will get you the Balance as well. So it'll get you all 5 free products. This kit is like a home conversion kit. It is incredible and such great value. You get the diffuser, You get some hand soap, you get the fractionated coconut oil, toothpaste, ice glue rub, and you get a handful of, like a box full actually, of essential oils, and the box as well. Yes, incredibly great essential oils in here, which I'm not going to go into all of them, just take too long. You can see the list of it there. A couple of the ones that we spoke about are in that one today too. So that one is $635. And then we've got our home essentials kit. So our home essentials kit is our 10 essential oils, our top 10 essential oils, I mean, that support everyday wellness. So we can support so many different needs of the family. It's a really great kit. We can address emotional needs with this kit. Comes with a diffuser and the fractionated coconut oil now as well. That's just been added in. And we, overall wellness in our food, emotions, and we can also make lots of different cleaning products and things like that with this particular kit. So it's a bit more of an overall rather than just emotionally addressed. But we've got frankincense in there, which is calming and relaxing. We've got lavender, which is soothing and calming and relaxing as well. And then we've got lemon and peppermint, which are uplifting, as well as on guard and lemon. You know, like we can still support these same emotions with this kit, and we can make our own blends instead. And, you know, if we get a bit of a queasy tummy or overeat or something like that, then we've got things like Digestin or the peppermint there to help us. This one is $339 and a really great starting point, 245 PB. So you will get your papaya pack and the grapefruit for free with this one. Family Essentials Kit. This is the same essential oils in the Home Essentials Kit, but in 5 ml bottles. So they're about 80 drops a bottle. The 15 ml bottles of the Home Essentials Kit are about 250 drops from memory. This one also comes with the fractionated coconut oil and a Smart and Sassy, which supports weight loss journeys and supports you healthy eating and things like that. So it's $184 and 125 PB. So you would also get the free grapefruit with that one. You could add on a little bit extra if you wanted to get the free papaya pack as well. So maybe you'd add a couple of the emotional oils to this to get the free papaya pack. Bedtime Bliss. So this one has lots of relaxing and grounding essential oils into it. So if that's the side that you really need support with and support with sleep, which we can support with the emotional oils we spoke about today too. This is just a little bit more directed at that for $172 and 25 PB. So your free grapefruit there. So what I love is that doTERRA and using the essential oils is actually changing lives on both sides of the bottle. And it's more than just essential oils. What I absolutely love about doTERRA is the impact that you have as an individual using your essential oils. You impact and support 7 small business owners. Then you are supporting the farmers, who majority of them are in third world countries and have now got fair work conditions, fair pay, and secure jobs that just haven't happened for them in any other way before. So Emily Wright always says about how every time you buy a bottle of doTERRA essential oils, you are changing someone's life. And that can be yours, but it will also be other people's. And so there are actually other ways that we can change lives as well. Now, the first one is changing your own life. So living a wellness lifestyle, supporting yourself and your family as a result of using the products and maximizing your wholesale membership benefits. You can change others' lives by sharing with others, by hosting a class for me to come and teach. Or eventually you may like to just share the information yourself. Or you can change your own future by building an income and making an impact. We can if this is something that you would love to do, is to teach other people how to change their lives or changing your own and creating lasting residual income and greater freedom for your life and your families, we can have a chat about this as well. So I'm going to do a really quick overview of what that means, because it is absolutely an incredible life-changing opportunity, and this is what has really changed our life. So to be able to build a life of abundance, freedom, and community, the gift of change is always available to us. If you are ready to feel better and experience more out of life, then this is the right place. If you are also ready to experience greater freedom and abundance, then perhaps the business opportunity is for you as well. I want to ask you what you're doing right now. Is it hauling buckets, or are you building a financial pipeline for your future? So are you trading hours for dollars? Are you limited on the advancement and earnings? Are you limited time freedom that you actually have? Or are you building someone else's dream? Are you feeling unfulfilled? Or are you building a pipeline to true and lasting residual income that pays when you don't work, paying for work that you've already done? There's no limits on advancement or earnings, and the freedom to choose your own schedule and building your dreams and feeling super freaking fulfilled and heart just, I love hearing from my customers when things, have changed for them. And then those people that step into sharing these essential oils with others, it's just amazing. I'm just going to briefly share exactly how simple it actually is. You use the doTERRA products, you share with others about doTERRA, and you teach others about the essential oils and the business. They're the steps. We prepare, so we plan. We invite people into natural solutions and trying them and the business opportunity. We present them the information just like I have with you today. It can be much more simplified than what I have done today as well. Then we help them get their membership and to help them earn rewards and support their families with the rewards program if they choose. And then we support them on their journey, and we support those people who are wanting to do the business and share with others in doing that as well. We teach them how to do it. That's how the business is done. Easy. All you have to do is use the oils and love them and truly understand how they can help other people. Just an idea of what the pay looks like. So this can take, quite a few years to get to this point. But even if that was a 10-year goal, to replace and multiply your income to $104,000 a month, then, people do it in a lot less as well. Okay. You can even choose just to share and pay for your products, starting at $365 on average a month. Okay. This down the bottom is a rough timeline of the average people doing it. Okay. This one here would be about an average income for most people in the year. And this is helping other people experience the essential oils and earn some money from essential oils, supporting people with essential oils. So what would make the biggest impact in your life? Would it be earning more money so that you could be debt-free, that you could have savings in your bank account, you could have complete financial freedom to not need to worry about things when they come up, or being able to go on a holiday? Maybe you want to give to charity and at the moment you can't do that. Working smarter, so maybe you want time freedom, building your own dreams. I mentioned at the beginning our vision of the property with a health retreat, wellness retreat on there. That is what we are building towards with doTERRA, supporting us to do that. It supported us to build our bus. These are the sorts of things that we can do. Self-improvement, financial planning and preparedness, so being able to be prepared for the future. Doing more of what you love, travel, education. Perhaps you want to go and learn more. improve different skills and things like that. Be in service of others and spending more time with family. That one gives me goosebumps. So a brief outlook of what that can look like. Okay, so those first sort of levels that I showed you look like about 3 to 5 hours a week and helping a few customers each month. That supplementing your income, so between $1,000 to nearly $5,000 a month, about 10 to 15 hours a week, and helping about 4 new customers a month and helping someone else to create that income for themselves as well. And then this is only going to give you up to about diamond, but it kind of looks similar from there. So this is about $5,000 to $16,000 a month, and that is 15 to 30 hours a week, and helping roughly 8 customers a month and 2 people to earn an income with the essential oils as well each month. Okay, that's the sort of time investment. Depending on what you're willing to invest, this can do it. You can create a legacy for your family and yourselves. And then the way that we actually get you going is we get you started with the essential oils and using the essential oils in everyday life. Then we help you start sharing with those that you love and know that will benefit from the essential oils, and start meeting some new people as well. Then we step you through the launch training to help you launch and reach your first goal within 30, 60, 90 days, depending on what you want to go for. So the future belongs to those who believe in their dreams. That's a really great quote. And it's a good reminder to always believe that if you can think it, or it's something that you can see as a possibility, it is actually possible. You just have to allow yourself to do it. Okay, so if you have registered for this, you will receive a handout, and you will also receive the recording to watch back at any time. If you aren't already, follow us on Facebook and Instagram at The Wholesome Wanderers. Facebook's with Danielle and James, Instagram's not. If you would like to contact me by phone or text, that is my number there, or email as well. And I'll also touch base with you after you watch this. So thank you so much for listening today and learning about how you can support yourself and your family with essential oils emotionally. And you want to learn more about the physical side, then please touch base, or we can run a class for you to learn about that as well. Have a beautiful afternoon.